address so I can send the money?
He will send it to you.
He will send it to me. Okay, so
Yes,
I'll email that across. Can I ask you how you deal with this as a man of faith, that you have to.
I'm actually a Muslim.
You're Muslim. So yes. as a Muslim, how do you deal with this, where you have to see the children die because they can't afford, when people can't afford to pay for the treatment? How do you see that as God's wish? You're aware that they are children within an orphanage. In the West, we have a different situation where, obviously, fortunately, this sort of treatment is never ever withheld from anybody. It doesn't matter if they don't have any money, because life is valuable. I know it's a different law, a different country, but because it's an orphanage, the reason why Wanderer hasn't managed to do that is because he's struggling to find food for them every day.
Brothers and sisters over the world, we're now going to start taking a journey. We are going to fetch water. It is a longer distance. It takes around 1 hour and a half to get water. So it gives added time to us. Every day we keep doing this. We keep going to go and fetch water, so it is very terrible. So we are now going to start taking a journey. As you see, I'm with the kids and this is the family. So we are now going to start off the journey. We do this every day. That is the hardship you see. So we are now going to start on the journey. I hope you can watch this and view all this. We call upon your hope. We want to continue feeding these kids, but we don't have access to food. The food you're seeing that we are eating, this is the last meal we had, and this is the last food which had been made. So we are calling upon your hope. In all countries, please, we need hope from you. We need to get food for these children. We need to get them drinks. We need to get them a lot of things. But we totally have nothing. We can feed these children. We need to food, please, brothers, in all countries. Those who are concerned want to give these kids food. This was the food that had been made in the store. So we totally have nothing.
And I must tell you, there's problems going on, as you know, with the prices going up in Uganda. There's been protesting, yes? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So what you're going to experience is very, very high levels of death. Yes. If you can't basically take responsibility as a human being. I don't understand how people can be allowed to die like this. This isn't acceptable. It's not acceptable.
Of course, according to my profession, that's why I'm providing the first aid.
I think that's $330. I think so. It's about
330. Okay. Now,
that's a lot of money for malaria treatment.
That's as per our facility. That's for 2 people.
You know, having people not being able to be saved because of money is inhumane. But even still, that price that you were talking about, this problem with typhoid and, malaria is a common problem. And most people in Uganda cannot afford $300 for treatment. There's no way. For many, yeah, right? So do you not see that the system is created to kill your people? Are you aware of that?
Our community, if you don't have 50% of the price of treatment, they can't even offer a first aid to you. So for this test, I do this to him because he's been my client. He has been my client.
I appreciate you doing what you're doing. I do appreciate what you're doing. I'm grateful for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
What I would like to say, though, do you agree with this system? Do you agree with that policy? Or would you wish that it wasn't this way?
I don't agree with that system of leaving someone to die because of money. I don't agree with it. I don't. Because, first of all, me as a doctor, when I'm taking an oath,
Yes.
saving a life is a priority. It should be the first priority. First look at saving a life before looking at any other factors. And maybe my main purpose is to save a life.
Okay. But then you have to break your oath because of the policy.
Yes, it is the policy in the country, but still, for the issue of the policy, for example, like in most of the clinics here, just like you said about our economy in Uganda right now, we use this money to at least to facilitate to other things, for other things. Now, just like how I told you that we need to go in for other checkups,
Yeah.
which we may not have here. We facilitate for other things. Not that we want money, maybe for doing other things, no.
Okay.
Yes, because our economy is actually affecting almost everyone, and we also, as a matter of fact, actually, I'm not meaning to maybe to offend, maybe to talk badly, but we actually also get medications and we get medicines at a cost. We get these drugs at a cost.
Yes. You pay.
Yes,
you have to pay. Yeah.
but that's it. Yes.
Okay. So, Wanderer probably will speak to you again at some point. We are creating a system at the moment. There is a worldwide. You know what a referendum is? It's a voting, an opportunity to vote.
A referendum.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've created a worldwide referendum that is underway now.
Yeah.
There's no control over the flow of money because the politicians, the governments, they're causing this problem. And we need as many we need as many people to learn about this and then agree to it so that we can change what's happening now, because it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, and we need to do this quickly.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
It's almost getting worse. It's almost getting worse.
It's going to get worse. You know, what's going on with Russia and Ukraine is making the problem. So we will send you some information about this, and you can actually read it and you can see what we're doing, and then hopefully you can help us share it with other people, because we need to help people not have this problem, because it's not humane to be in this situation. I know that you're in this between a rock and a hard place.
It's a good idea, and yes, I'll also do what I can in my capacity.
Yes. Okay. Good. All right. Well, thank you for your time. I'll let you get back to your patients. I will send an email through to guarantee, and then we'll get the money across as soon as we can within the next 24 to 48 hours, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay.
Oh, okay, please.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's just how quickly the banks transfer the monies. Okay.
Reach the end of the video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this all the way through. So grateful for you. This really just highlights the urgency of creating GPMS.world. This orphanage run by Wanderer Regan, my brother, my friend, and the children there, unable to obviously be treated because the doctor needed to have the money to treat them, or luckily the guarantee that I was able to make on this occasion that they would receive the funds so that he could treat them urgently, because without that urgent treatment at least one of those children probably would have died within 48 hours to 72 hours. So this is just unacceptable. It can't go on anymore. It really highlights that people are putting the value in money over life, which is just ridiculous, frivolous, and disgusting and inhumane. I met Wanderer Regan through spreading the word about GPMS.world, creating this worldwide referendum, this all-inclusive system where we can create an infinite amount of money, place a value intrinsically into the individual so that everyone has an infinite amount of value in them, can learn what they wish so they can be as creative as they wish, and we can untap all technology because there's no restriction on funding. This is how we transform the planet, when we actually take back as the people the control over the flow of money and we actually distribute it so every single one across the planet is more than comfortable, abundant. Such a simple choice. Once upon a time this couldn't be done, but now it can be because we've got the internet. We're able to unite and agree on this principle that life is valuable, that actually if we do have no restriction on funding, we can create everything you can imagine. We can turn seawater into drinkable water. We can do all kinds of magic. So the illusion is that we're unable to transform the planet. But the illusion is the old system and that we have to stay in it. And so now we're able to break through that and create this beautiful new world with GPMS. And it can be done really, really quickly. We can go viral with this. So I'm sharing this obviously with many people around the world, but please, all you need to do is give your agreement and share it with everyone that you can. As many people as you can worldwide, that would be beautiful. We'll get there all the more quickly. And this is how we get it done, because the power is with us, with the people. We have the power. We just have to make that choice. So thank you so much for taking the time once again, and have an amazing day. Love, light, and gratitude.